DVD Era TV back at y'all with another one. Y'all know the slogan. Today we gonna talk about the time Red Cafe was shot before getting in the music industry. Now let's get into it.
Mixtapes and DVDs is my era. Facts. We did it better. Yep. Pelly leathers, facts. ACG boots. We 80s babies and early 90s when it got grimy. I was out of this world, you could not find me unless you check the lobby. Hustling was my hobby. We was lobby boys before Jim Jones. You could catch me in Harlem eating Jimbos.
Yeah, you know there's Brooklyn's #1 hustler, the Arm & Hammer man, Red Cafe, the East Side, West Side with the big homies.
Now Red Cafe is a rapper from Brooklyn, New York. Red Cafe was born in Guyana and moved to Brooklyn at the age of 6. In 1992, Red Cafe would go to jail, and not too long after his release, he would join a rap group called The Franchise, along with Gravy, the actor and rapper mostly known for his role as the notorious B.I.G. and other Brooklyn rapper Q the Kid. Now The Franchise is signed to Violator Records, and they'll appear on the Violator compilation album with a record called First Degree featuring Ja Rule. The group would eventually split, and Red Cafe would start to pursue a solo rap career. In the DVD era, Red Cafe was signed to Arista Records in 2003. By 2005, Red was signed to Capitol Records, and Who Bangin' Records ran by Mac 10, and he would appear on a Smack DVD with him. And also that same year, Red Cafe would be featured on the Coach Carter movie soundtrack. Around this time, Red Cafe would kill a mixtape and DVD scene by being on multiple mixtapes and DVDs from Smack, The Come Up, Sub-Zero, and the Rewind DVD, just to name a few. After Red Cafe was buzzing on the underground hip-hop scene, he would land a deal with Interscope and Akon's Convict Music in 2006. In 2007, Red Cafe would team up with Queens DJ Envy and put out the Co-op album, which featured other artists such as Remy Ma, FABOLOUS, and Sheek Louch. Izzard was also known to rep Street Fam alongside FABOLOUS, Paul Kane, and Freck the Billionaire. Red Cafe would go on to work with artists such as Remy Ma, French Montana, 2 Chainz, Young Jeezy, Cardi B, and P. Diddy, just to name a few. In 2009, Red Cafe was signed to Bad Boy Records and put out singles like I'm Ill, featuring FABOLOUS, and Let It Off. Now, before Red Cafe would become a successful ghostwriter and work with P. Diddy, before Red Cafe joined FABOLOUS and Street Fam, before Izzard put out singles like Champagne for the Pain, featuring Young Jeezy, before Red Cafe got to play in the Notorious movie, Red Cafe will find himself in some trouble that he might not made it out of. Now I'm going to read this article with Red Cafe and Vibe magazine, and he explains the whole situation of him being shot in his neck. Now in this article, he speaks on other situations, but I'm going to get straight into the shooting incident. He says, I don't know how it is in other neighborhoods, but when I was growing up, there'd be certain blocks that were popping certain years. Like say out of 6 or 7 years, this block is popping this year. This is where it's at. Everybody hangs out there and just moves around. So my block was hot at this time. My block is 19th Street. Shyne is from my block. Where exactly? Flatbush, Q the Kid from my block. So my block is hot at this particular time. And this dude tries to take a diamond ring that I had, and I wasn't having it. So I was fighting them for it. There were 2 of them. There were girls out there. So I'm like, man, F that. Y'all ain't gonna be taking my ish. And at this time I had a little knife. So I was stabbing this dude up and stuff because they were restraining me and they were bigger than me. And I had a pistol and they were holding it to my head trying to let it off. And it's not going off. And I'm fighting them and stabbing them. Then I back up and he shot me in my neck. Damn. He shot me and ended up knocking me out, and everybody's around me, more than 30 people right there. I get up and blood is coming out like a water fountain. I was still conscious, but I was losing a lot of blood, and I was tired, so I went home, and I was like, I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. The police and ambulance didn't come until I was in the house lying on the floor. What happened to everybody? They all ran away? I don't know if they ran away. I remember walking out and people still being around saying, oh, ish. What about your assailants? I couldn't even see them anymore. I ended up going to the hospital and I was there for like a week or so. Then I had surgery to take some of the parts out because it came out my back. Do you remember what kind of gun it was? A 32. It just missed my esophagus. I wouldn't be able to be like I'm the hottest ninja in the hood. I couldn't even do that. How did it affect you mentally? I just started rebelling. I just started going crazy. Now, that was some of Red Cafe's interview with Vibe magazine, explaining the details of him being shot in his neck for his diamond ring. Now, they don't say exactly how old he was, but he was very young. Now, after this situation, he said he started rebelling and he started to be on demon time, as we said today. And then he eventually would go to jail in 1992 for a 4-year sentence. Now, this is definitely a situation that Red Cafe might not have survived. You get what I'm saying? He was stabbing the robbers up. And, you know, they had a gun to his head, and luckily he got lucky enough to make it out this situation and be able to be alive to speak on it. I definitely want to do a part 2 on Red Cafe. I want to dig a little deeper into this whole situation, see what age he was and all of that. And I think Red Cafe has an interesting story. He just underrated and overlooked. But anyway, if you're a fan of Red Cafe and you appreciate this story and you're a fan of these old hip-hop stories, tell a friend and tell a friend about my page. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'm out. 1.